Hello everyone, my name is V8 and I know it has been a while and I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I've scrapped off a lot of previous video ideas and I guess I owe you guys at least this one. Let's start. I was trained as a 3D animator in college. In 2015, I started my professional game development career, more specifically as a gameplay animator. I wasn't good at it or anything, so I have to work extra hard and learn as much and as fast as possible. While being involved in a lot of AAA game projects, I've learned a lot, especially in the technicality of animation in video games. In my free time, I've self-taught Unreal Engine 4 in the hopes of making a game in the future. And most importantly, I have gained confidence and a new target, which is to direct and release a game of my own at the age of 28. Next is probably one of the best things I've done in my career, which is the development of Gigabash. Being an in-house project at that time, the team has total creative freedom when it comes to design and ideas of the game. I was brought in at that time as an animator, in charge of animation and motion capture, and also my knowledge in Unreal Engine helped streamline the process of integration when it comes to animation. Other than that, I've also learned a lot more in game development. I mean, the whole team did. And of course, I get to do the coolest thing ever imaginable. Motion capture for Gigan and Godzilla. Everything was cool, everything was fine, and I love my job. But with all that, I still can't forget my dream, my target, to be a director by 28. If I stay where I am at that time, that being, Passion Republic games, they only need me as an animator for the foreseeable future. Not to say I can't ever be a game director at all if I stay, but I'm not getting younger. My obsession to my target to have my game directorial debut at 28 have grew so much it can't be ignored. After more than 6 years of working what is practically my dream job, I've decided to leave. Leaving Passion Republic behind wasn't easy. I have the best times I ever had as a game animator in Passion Republic. I met some of my heroes while working there. I've made friendships that are probably gonna last me a lifetime. Leaving all that just so that I can pursue this, glorified dream that I have. Some might say it's impulsive, some might say it's stupid, but I don't think I can forgive myself in the future if I don't do it and not give myself a chance to prove how much I want this. So on to the next chapter. And for my debut game, I thought I can solo the whole project, but turns out that was just a delusion that I have because oh boy do I have to remind myself how much I suck at drawing. Well, at least I have an aesthetic in mind, so I started asking some of my friends for help. Some concept artists, some modelers, even a music composer because I don't know shit about music. They all have full-time jobs, so they help me whenever they can. And yes, they are paid because I'm so over this work for exposure bullshit. Alright? Have some respect to the artist and respect to yourself. Pay your artist. I know some of you are already saying, hey, you are not a solo dev, you have friends helping you out. And to that I say, Cyberpunk 2077 is an indie game. Alright, all set. Development starts for my first directorial debut, Katana Rama. But not so fast. Along the way, I have a lot more things to learn. especially on the things that I've never touched while I was working in Passion Republic. I was traditionally trained as an artist, so a lot of things are really new to me. So with all that being said, this brings me to my next talking point, which is also why I decided to make this video. My target of making and finishing the game in 2022 is not happening, and releasing my first ever directorial debut game at the age of 28 is no more. Well, as long as I finish and release the game before my 29th birthday, which is September next year, I can probably still consider it a good. Copium aside, while coming to terms to this fact, I've asked myself a few questions. Was it right to leave my previous job to pursue this right choice? Especially now, which one of my reasons that I left in the first place, that being debuting my game in 1 year, has failed and totally fell flat on its face. Were my decisions back then impulsive? Well, the answer to most of that question might be yes. Well, failure? Probably not. September this year, almost a year into the game's development, we've brought the game to Tokyo Game Show. It was nerve-wracking seeing outsiders playing my game, but it has to be done, and the reception that we got was better than I could imagine. We got featured into some of the biggest gaming news websites in Japan. Talked to a lot of people. Some of them gave us some constructive feedback, which is very much appreciated. And then after that, we were also in Level Up KL back at October. We were one of the finalists for C Game Awards. But we didn't win anything. The competition was serious. All that being said, I am glad that I decided to step out of my comfort zone a year ago. And this year has been very eventful, very eye-opening. And all of this wouldn't have happened if I didn't go through the 6 years I have in Passion Republic. Last, I just want to say, never stop learning. Because the more you learn, the more you know about what you're doing, and the more you know what you really want. No matter if you are a game developer like I am, no matter if you're just an artist, no matter if you're a writer, whatever, learn every day. And hopefully you learn about yourself and what you really want to do. And when you know what you really want, I wish you luck in your pursuit for your dream. Thank you. Alright, thank you for making through the whole video without leaving. And I'm sorry that I've not been uploading for so long. I've been busy. It's not like I'm lazy or anything. Okay, take this video as like my year-end wrap-up, because right after this I'm jumping straight back into Katana Rama's development. Speaking of which, follow our Twitter. The links are in the description. And also please wishlist our game. Yeah. See you guys in the next video.